So double XP is live. We have a fan favorite perk that is returning to zombies. We also have it that we have an entity that's pulling the strings in Berlin. And Adler is a lifeguard in this new bundle, making the second worst thing to happen to lifeguards. The first, of course, being the reboot of Baywatch. Let's do this. How is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and we're going to pretty much be discussing everything as we go into 4th of July weekend, so let's crack open a cold one and dive right in. So, of course, the one major thing that most of you will have noticed is that today started double XP for both weapons as well as leveling up. So now is the time to start pretty much unlocking stuff and working on things. Now, a lot of people have been telling you, hey, have you noticed that in Warzone you can add your XP tokens? Shouldn't that mean quadruple XP? Yeah, don't do that. I'm going to warn you right now. If you do that, you're wasting your tokens. I already wasted 2 hours worth of mine and feel like a complete moron because it does nothing. It just cancels it out and all you get is double XP. Just normal double XP. There's no quadruple XP. They won't allow you to cheat the system. So, yeah, enjoy your double XP. Do not use your tokens. Self-explanatory. So, more importantly, you have it that today we have confirmation on the next perk for zombies, and that is the fan favorite. That is right, Mule Kick is coming back in Mauer der Toten. For those of you who have never seen Mule Kick, which that's kind of a shocker, what this perk allowed you to do in previous incarnations of the game was carry 3 weapons at the same time. Now, what I'd love to see in the comment section down below, what do you think the 5 tiers are going to be? I can already think of one off the top of my head, is that every time you rebuy the perk after being downed, you get the 3rd weapon that you lost, no matter what, or better yet, have it that the 3rd weapon you grab is automatically Pack-a-Punch level 1. I'll leave that up to you for you guys to decide, but that's not what's getting everyone's attention. It's the fact that if we're taking a look at this note right here, it mentions how this young lady defected from defected from Omega and didn't defect to Requiem, mind you. She's working with an otherworldly being, and their plan is going to be hatching in Berlin in the map Mauer der Toten. Now, a lot of people have been putting some thoughts into it, but everything points towards this one being referred to as the Accursed One. For those of you who don't know who that is, a lot of people say, oh, that's Dr. Monty, or that's the Shadow Man. You're not wrong. You're half right, literally half right. It's the combination of the two of them fused into a single being again. Pretty much, I want you to think about this for a moment. When Black Ops 4's zombie story ended, Eddie and Samantha go out through the portal, leaving that creature, the Accursed One, inside, trapped. And let's face it, it would explain everything. The zombies, the outbreaks, all of it. If the Accursed One is attempting to escape and has every intention of wreaking havoc, breaking free of the dark ether to bring about the equivalent of the apocalypse and one last great war to end all wars in zombies. I'll let you guys pretty much tell me if you think that's a viable idea. I could be right, I could be wrong. Hell, I could be partially right at this point. So, with that being said, let's talk about the new Tracer pack with the Fireworks. So just like with Modern Warfare, Cold War is dropping its 4th of July bundle, and this one is referred to as the Tracer Pack Fireworks bundle. And this thing comes with Lifeguard Adler. For those of you who haven't seen my TikTok, I literally trust anything else instead of Adler as a lifeguard. I would sooner trust Stitch with his good eye closed to land a 360 no-scope across Verdansk than to trust Adler to save my life as a lifeguard. And I mean, granted, the skin's not the worst thing in the world, but the last thing I wanted to see was Adler's thighs. Just, dear God. Just why? Just why? But on a different note, let's take a look at the weapons, all of which ended up coming with red, white, and blue tracer rounds, as well as Firework dismemberment. You have it that you have the XM4 Blasting Star Assault Rifle Alpha, which the attachments aren't too bad. The overall look of the gun is pretty decent. Kind of like the fact that it comes with a 50-round mag, the foregrip. Overall, not a bad variation. Kind of seems more like a sprinting and running around variation. You, of course, have the Barrage MP5, which, not gonna lie, this is the one that I would genuinely run. I mean, the sound suppressor, the 50-round drum. This thing pretty much has all the attachments that people use in the quote-unquote meta class for the MP5. Then there's the gun that, not to completely hate on it, but how many of you are using the Cold War 1911s right now? No, seriously. Is anyone using them? Anyone? Someone please prove me wrong. But, I mean, it's dual wielding, it's 12-round speed mags. I mean, it's up for debate if it's viable, but that's up to you guys. You also get the starry-eyed emblem, which, not gonna lie, it's not bad. You get the Orchestrator calling card, which pretty much shows Adler firing 2 guns at the hip, and kind of looking like a, as my one friend referred to him as, he looks like what we call a fuckboy Chad. And no one likes a fuckboy Chad. We also get the Firework charm, which is actually animated, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of cool. You also get the shot up finishing move, which it's kind of generic compared to the one that we got with Modern Warfare where you're firing finger guns, but hey, it's not the worst thing. You also get a sparkler as an emote, which I think in a dark room, that'll scare the shit out of someone and make it kind of hilarious. You also get the Spangled Banner sticker, and the reason I'm buying this bundle is predominantly for the guns and maybe the finishing move. So, not the worst thing in the world. But, speaking of weapons, let's move on. So I know a lot of you have already been hearing that the FINN LMG is back. Statistically speaking, this gun is made to beat the metas. It beats the FARA. It could beat the MAC-10 in some scenarios. Hell, if you know how to control your shots, you can ensure that the guy with the Kar 98 is not going to be able to deal with getting hit and is going to get taken down. But it's time someone also brought this up. The barrels don't work. The barrel that I put, and you can see in this image, the adverse barrels do not change the rate of fire. They do nothing for the gun except for pretty much do the same thing that the other barrels do, just the normal version. The rate of fire does not change. So it's time for us as a community to start spamming the shit out of them. Fix this barrel. Fix all the barrels. Because I want you to picture this. With the rate of fire it's supposed to have, it's supposed to be close to the MAC-10. We're talking a time to kill that would be unholy and just break the ground. And a lot of you are probably wondering, well, what's the balance? The recoil. When this thing was working in proper order, the recoil was atrocious, but if you knew how to control it, and I mean it's straight up in the air, so you just need to push down just the right way, you would be leveling people. The MAC-10 wouldn't know what to do with you. Anyone running the FARA is going to get FARA fucked up. Someone with the Kar 98 is going to be wondering, what the fuck is laser beaming me? The only drawback is, 1, that reload will get you killed every time. 2, if they actually fix the barrels, you run out of bullets real fast because that rate of fire just, there goes your bullets right there and then. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for you guys for today. I know I've kind of been missing for the last couple of days. I mean, my little guy's been sick. It hasn't really been the best of weeks for me. But Hey, it happens. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment down below. How are you planning on leveling up with double XP? What do you think of the Tracer Pack Fireworks bundle? Have you tried the FINN LMG yet? And if so, do you run the same attachments? Do you run different attachments? Have you turned it into an SMG, which, yeah, I saw a couple of people doing that. It's ridiculous, hilarious, and it's nice to see a different gun being used for a change. And with that being said, you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. And of course, as always, you guys are the metas, and I am Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to hit that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers.
15.
What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.